Coming at you 29 feet 11 inches in length, with a dry weight as this unit sits of 7,100 pounds. GVWR is closer to the 8,300 pound range. 2 slides, front kitchen is the layout. 2021 Palomino Puma, which falls under the Forest River umbrella for all the service and warranty work you'll have done on this unit. Model 26FKDS. What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. We're going to start on the inside and then work our way out. So if you want to see some of its outside features, stick around to the end. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're new here. Definitely does help me out. Let's get started. So here inside the coach, 28 feet of actual living space. Front kitchen is the layout, but still possibly having room to sleep, 3, possibly 4 with a sleeper booth over here on this side. So 2 total slides. Main coach has a ceiling height from ground all the way to the ceiling of 6'8" and 5'8" in the actual slide itself. Blackout shades all the way throughout the coach, and definitely in the master slide you will still have the 12-volt charger for all of your cell phones there. Additional storage provided over the seating area. Sleeper booth, so sitting room for 4, and you still have the added storage underneath there. That's just the paper that I just took off the legs for the table. So not a legless table, so if you are a taller individual, definitely watch your legs when you're actually swinging underneath the table. And what you're looking at here is a pressed membrane kind of material. It's still a Formica kind of countertop, but what they've done is they just heated this material so it bends over the edges nicely, which is the same material inside the kitchen. And as you notice, the kitchen sink, there's no seams showing anywhere. So front kitchen layout, you're going to get the most amount of actual prep space in a unit like this. And I really like the big automotive windshield there on the front with additional storage up above. Kind of a classic, maybe glass accent provided there. Solid wood cabinet doors. Blackout shades here in the front. These are in fact the accordion style. Stainless steel drop-in sink, high-rise faucet. This is a residential type, so that's really nice to have for those bigger pots and pans, and even provided the nice drying rack that rolls all the way across. Greystone 3-eye burner, standard size oven here. Definitely room to lower that, the rack down just a little bit more, possibly getting like a small rotisserie chicken in there. Definitely a pan of biscuits. Backsplash is only going to be located right behind the actual oven itself. 110 outlet provided there. Stainless steel appliances all the way throughout. 10.7 all electric refrigerator. Once again, this unit does in fact have a built-in inverter for the refrigerator. That way your goods will stay cold while going down the road. Over by the entry door, you have a decent sized pantry. All the way from the ground to the ceiling, you got a couple of different deeper pockets here. And you kind of either have like a canned goods storage rack, or maybe for all your spices, in the lower section there. All the controls for the unit right here next to the door as soon as you step into the left. Water pump, water heater, all the lights inside. And this is the tank monitoring station there. One slide out for this slide here in the main coach, and your awning retract. Coach does have 2 slides, but the second slide switch is actually going to be the master bedroom there. 31-inch Greystone electric fireplace, and right now I have the heat turned off, just showing you guys what the actual lights look like. So you do not have to have the actual heat on. It does provide a pretty cool light whenever you're just wanting to set the mood in the camper, or just move about, maybe have grandkids sleeping. Analog thermostat for the main unit here. That is a 15K air conditioning unit there, and about room for maybe a 48-inch TV, maybe a 50. So here inside the master bedroom, 60 by 80 queen size bed inside of the bedroom slide. So you do in fact have a little bit of walk around room throughout the whole entire camper back here in the back. So plenty of room to change your clothes. But one thing I want to point out though is, the shelving. I personally like a good shelf located next to the bed for my phone, for alarm clock. So your only shelf in this unit is going to be over here on the actual back wall. What I wish they would have done was maybe put a floating shelf on both sides, just where maybe that 12-volt charger is at there. Put a floating shelf in play here. Definitely would have added a little character to it. I kind of wished they would have done that. Blackout shades, and let me point out another thing too. When you let the slide in, and I'll probably do that at the end, the mattress will actually fold in half. Or not in half, but it's actually going to fold down. So you have the crease there, so when that slide comes in, this will just drop down. Underneath the bed, I showed you on the, I will show you on the outside. This is a pass-through storage from the outside. You can kind of get a view of that actual door right over there. So a decent amount of actual storage space. You know, 2 pull-out drawers here, ball-bearing hinges that do pull out all the way, and a hanging closet here. You could probably hang an organizer in here. Over here, you got, in fact, have the washer and dryer built, you know, coming standard in this unit here by, you know, the brand is Splendid. But if you didn't want this actual washer and dryer, sorry, my phone's going crazy on me right now. If you didn't want the washer and dryer, we would, in fact, remove that, and you can use it for maybe another hanging closet for the actual unit. So just loads of space and options available for you. So going over the bathroom, you do have an entrance to it, you know, directly from the actual bedroom, so you don't have to walk up and around. Corner shower, measurements are 34 by 34 with a radius, kind of, you know, rotates around, giving you additional headroom there, and elbow room, excuse me. Toilet, plastic foot flush toilet. You do in fact still have the pressed membrane countertops in the master bath, correction, the only bath. Plastic sink and a plastic actual faucet there. Metal shelves for all of your toothbrush, maybe bar of soap, GFI breaker, and a decent sized medicine cabinet provided with additional shelving going on there. And just like every camper, you know, we do in fact have the vent right over the head. A decent amount of actual legroom. I'll show you what that looks like, but right now I'm 6'2". I want to show you guys what the shower looks like. So I'm not quite inside the dome, and you do have plenty of room to actually move around, wash your hair for those bigger individuals like myself. Not saying I'm a fat guy or anything. Lights there. This is in fact a motion detector light, so that will come on at night, so you don't have to flip all the lights on in the coach. And sitting on the toilet, I have a decent amount of room. I mean, it's not like you're actually coming in here just a lounge. With another shot of the under storage from the sink there. So this is what it's going to look like in its sleeping arrangement in the actual living room. So sleeping room for 1 teenager, possibly a full-size adult, or maybe even 2 smaller toddlers there. Coming back around, I want to show you guys what the actual master bedroom slide looks like whenever it's closed with that mattress folded in half. So you can in fact still squeeze through there, about 8-10 inches of walk around room from there, but you can pass directly through the bathroom. And this gives you an idea of what that mattress looks like whenever it is actually folded in, not really half, but a quarter. So just hangs down, it's all tied in together, so you don't have to worry about it falling or picking it up off the floor. So here on the outside of the coach, 29 feet, 11 inches of exterior length, and that length does include the spare tire and the electric tongue jack up here on the front. 3,500 pound lift capacity, and once again, I like how they've added an additional little loop here. That way you can just keep all of your chains nicely organized. 2 30-pound propane bottles located underneath the plastic protector here. Battery housing will go there, and there's your battery disconnect switch. Sorry about that. Looks like a black diamond plate on the front, protecting it that much more from all the different road debris that does sling up from the vehicle. Automotive windshield, frameless window on the front, and believe it or not, well, I don't think today, in the 8 years I've been doing this, I've had an issue where a customer's front windshield has been busted out. We've been pretty fortunate. 6-gallon gas and electric hot water heater with the freshwater fill located right there above that. This coach here at Camper Kingdom does have, in fact, have electric jacks from the front and the rear. These will not stabilize the camper, excuse me, correction, they will only stabilize, they will not level the camper. And those switch to operate them. This is the front, and I'll show you the back ones when we get around there. Fully heated and enclosed underbelly on the coach, but it is not the 4x8 sheets that some of the other manufacturers are doing. Step above steps. These do flip up and inside the coach. A little bit larger platform on the top here compared to your standard 6-inch step there. Outdoor camp, griddle camp kitchen Mini fridge. You even have a TV connections provided here. It's right there, and then your TV bracket's actually pre-installed from the factory on that metal siding right there. Outdoor shower for hot and cold water, so you can wash off your feet coming back from the the beach or whatnot. And your black tank flush located on this side of the camper. 15-inch wheels. These are E-rated wheels, and one simple upgrade is that suspension system right there. You can get an upgraded one that allows it just for smoother travel. Front kitchen layout once again, but you do in fact have the bedroom entry door going right into the bedroom. Screen door, that's just standard on every camper nowadays. Just a quick shot going right into the master bedroom there. 21-foot all electric awning all the way down this coach. Super cool. And they've even added the LED light strips. They're just about standard on every camper nowadays too. Some of them just replace them from here and they'll put them on the arms, but does in fact already have them already installed. Back in the back, this is the set of electric jacks. That's the switch right here located on the back. But now we're going to talk about this. This camper does in fact, once again, I showed you inside, it has the washer and dryer connections, but for all the service on the back, just an easy door. But if you didn't want the washer and dryer, cool way to just to upload your camper when you're getting ready to actually get out and go camping. So you're on the back of the coach, fully walkable roof, ladder access, 3/8 decking up on the actual roof of the coach, and your floor material is more of a 5/8 tongue and groove. Backup camera prep, that is a wireless camera system. The housing there is just going to contain an actual power wire. You got your standard metal bumper, that is a good trick, everybody knows it. Store all of your sewer lines inside the bumper. The plastic caps are more than likely inside the camper. City water connections are back here on the back of the camper, conveniently located next to the actual 50-amp power connections right here on the back. That way you can park further away from the actual power source. Hardly any exterior storage. This is the slide underneath the bed, and you do have doors underneath the bed allowing you to still access it from the inside. I showed you those earlier with your regular latches there. Talk about the down and the dirty. You will in fact have 2 sewer connections on this unit here. Located back here behind the tire, you got a gray and a black. And then the front, you'll notice again the second sewer connections there. So you will in fact have to plan for multiple hoses if you are not wanting to get underneath it and switch that one hose around. Here's another good shot of the actual sewer connections where it's located at. Rack and pinion slide, and here's your slide test showing you the quality. It's not in fact a vacuum bonded slide. Still pretty solid though. So once again guys, I greatly appreciate you sticking around this far in the video. If you want to see all of our inventory that we actually have in stock, I'll leave a link into the description of the video. Leave me a comment, tell me what you guys like to see more of or even less of. Come see us.